to own it. Just wanted to take the time, learn all the things that I could about you. Now it's such a mess here. Oh, we are just stressed here. Used to be so easy with you.
Thank you for coming on my show today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a wonderful opportunity.
So tell our audience who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Ara Catchatoorian, and I am a Fresno resident. Lived here for well over 20 years. Born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area. Came here, went to high school in Clovis West, 1 year at Kasner, and then anyways, I've been in the Valley for quite a long time, and I own a software platform. Actually, I've owned a media agency since 2000 called Benchmark Design. In 2022, about almost going on 2 years, I launched a software platform called Pipeflow 360. Pipeflow 360, the name in sales and marketing. Businesses, you're looking at a pipeline, my sales pipeline, where they're starting from a lead and moving on through every business has different stages. Some of them, have more, depending on what industry you're in, that those stages could be varied. So Pipeflow is allowing you to see your leads come into stages of your business, so you could have a overview of, where somebody is in your business and how much it's going to be worth. Flow is, the software is designed to bring you a steady flow of leads, and 360 is to have a 360-degree view of your business, being able to see how much you're spending on ads, how much engagement you have, how many emails are being opened and read, and how much traffic you're getting on your website, and so forth. So.
Wow, that's so cool. And then what's the difference between what you were doing in 2010 to now, to benchmark to the pipeline? It kind of like merged into one.
So my path started, Benchmark, I started as a, what do you call it, boutique media agent. We used to call them freelance in those days. This is back in 2000. My family is in the transportation business, and I had been doing that for many, many years, and wasn't really my cup of tea. I enjoyed the business. I made, a lot of my first clients came from those connections. But I started Benchmark Design as a media, so website design, print design, business cards, flyers, whatever businesses need to get the word out about, marketing their business, as well as, so that's a media agency, and I'm still active with that. I get clients on a weekly basis, daily basis, and we do stuff like website development. I've got a local, right now I've got an ag farmer that they want to sell certain commodities online, and somebody's not taking a hint, sorry. Let me do something.
You're a busy man. You got all this going right now. You got a lot of balls and a lot of courts.
I do. And let me just do this. Let me put that on airplane mode so we could have a good conversation. So, this kind of matches. Look at that.
Wow, that's incredible.
So I get teased a lot for this phone. So Pipeflow's colors, if you go to pipeflow360.com, my wife actually helped me choose out the color palette. She gets involved in my business a lot. So,
I love that.
So, just as a third party, when I'm working on production for clients, and she'll kind of peek over and look at the work. And so she gave me the, not Ann Taylor, there's the, it's a clothing line brand. They make glasses, but their colors are this. So we kind of went with the, it'll come to me when I remember.
This is like a light blue.
Yeah, the light teal blue, but my kids say it looks too feminine for me. But so anyway, so Pipeflow 360. So Benchmark Design is been my baby since 2000, and I've had clients that include Fiera de Pasta. Now that's Primavera Foods. In manufacturing, Tahoe Joe's was a client of mine for many, many years. They got bought and sold, went through several different companies. At one point they had like 12 locations when they were a client of mine. And then, so I did that for many, many years. And then I had an opportunity for a local retailer, very well-established retailer. And I took on a role as a full-time marketing director and still was serving my clients. Early on in my business, I realized the importance of setting up systems and automations and processes, and and thus it made me be able to fulfill on projects, and if I have to delegate up, having those systems in place is just super important to being able to execute volume and do as much as I was doing. So yes, I am very busy.
So how easy is this to use, like with clientele? Because I think what you offer is what everybody needs. Every business is like, well, I need this, that, and the other. They don't know where to start. A lot of people's marketing and social media goes to the wayside because they just don't know what to do or where to start. So when you set all this up, do they take over and use it? Are you doing everything for them? How does this work?
Well, so it could be a hybrid. So the software model is called SaaS, software as a service. If you think of like QuickBooks, is a software as a SaaS. So you used to go to an accountant. Now you can go online, you put in all the data, and it'll process your taxes for you. Right? That's kind of like the most relevant thing I could do. So my platform would be something like what companies use would be HubSpot or Salesforce, which are enterprise level sales and marketing platforms, which is what Pipeflow is. It's a sales and marketing platform. And how easy it to use is, it depends on your technical abilities. So we have, when somebody signs up, you'll get a link that will say, have you schedule your first onboarding call. It'll be scheduled as a Zoom call with one of our reps. And then during that call, we'll get them set up. So if they already have their Facebook, their Instagram, their TikTok, all of those social media platforms, we'll walk them through and get everything connected for them. We'll register their business. So part of one of the core functions of our platform is that it's an SMS platform, SMS chat, and chat has a 3-time greater response rate than email or social media. So people are very high responsive to text. Think if you go to your local eatery and you go and you put in an order and you get a text immediately, right?
I prefer text over emails for sure. Important than more. So I like that.
So for instance, so how are some of my clients using the platform? So I have a large tutoring client. They're now recognized on a national board for certified financial planners. They have a planning practice, and they're also running a tutoring company. So how do they use that? He starts his process with tutor. So you could think of this as a gym could be using this. Any kind of business where you start with maybe an initial consultation, right?
Right.
Let's learn about your needs, right?
Right. Exactly.
And because the software has so many features and functionality, they may not need all of those functions, right? But as they grow, it's going to be there all inclusive. So we've tried to take all of the best tools that are on the web and put them into one single platform. So how are they using it? We've installed a booking form onto they have a WordPress website. WordPress powers more than 50%. For my agency, we did a lot of WordPress websites. Back in the old days, I would do hard-coded websites, Flash websites. I mean, I used to code websites before the advent of easier to use platforms like WordPress. So the client doesn't have to have a website, but the platform itself has a website builder that is super easy to use. We've got over 1,000 website templates, funnel templates.
That's
so if
great.
They don't want to hire somebody to do it, they could use one of the pre-made templates, upload their logo, change the copy in a matter of minutes, be on the web with their business. So the slogan, is it's the ultimate all-in-one sales and marketing platform. And really, as somebody that's been doing marketing for over almost 25 years now, and I've worked with big companies, I've built infrastructures that were, I would say, they worked, but they were fragmented. So we were paying, multiple different software companies for different services. One would be for email.
It's such a pain, and this is why this is great.
So this brings all of that into one. You don't need to have a separate email platform. You don't have to have a separate phone service platform. You don't need to have a separate chat widget. When you total up the average of what a small business spends on software to meet all of these needs, they're in excess of $1,500 to $2,000. And we're at a fraction of that. And
That's
because
great.
We're bringing it all into one platform. And as we add features, those features get you get if it's within your plan and it's it's a feature on that plan, then you're going to get access to it.
And how easy is it when someone's already your client and they have it, like let's say they just have a couple restaurants here and you've gotten that going there, a couple of restaurants, but then they were going to want to start a business where they want to get a spa going, a couple of spas. How easy is it for you guys to then be like, okay, now we're going to help you with your second business?
They could open up a second account and build that. Now,
is it easier once because they've already been with you?
It really depends on, so if you wanted to use one account for two businesses, you could connect unlimited domains to it. So if you could, and you could build out as many websites as you want, or funnels in there. So just talking from the website aspect of the platform. But you got to keep in mind that all the contacts are going to be coming into one database, right? So if you have a business, like for me, even for Benchmark, my media agency, and for my software platform, the customers are separate. I have them in two separate accounts, and I run them separately.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's two separate things.
I like things clean.
Yeah.
Most companies will kind of fall into that. I worked with a company where they came in, and they were using a different platform, but the hands running the platform, there were too many that didn't understand it, and leads were getting crossed. Different departments were getting messages for, and it wasn't received well. The customers didn't like it, and so forth. So, you want your messages to be, and for you to grow your business, you have to have consistency. So if you're doing an ad for, I don't know, a gym promotion, when they land on the landing page, that should be relevant to that gym promotion.
Right. And so are you really helpful with, you don't need to talk about your price. I know everything goes individual between you and the company.
Price is online, so
right.
It's not hidden.
But is it good, so I'm sure you give a deal when someone wants to open up their second business and they've already used you, then it's kind of like, okay, now we can work with you on this sometimes, I'm sure.
I haven't really, haven't
encountered that.
I haven't encountered it yet, so I don't have a special promotion. But what I could do is have a special promotion for people that are watching your show to get a free setup. So part of our plan, all of our plans include a setup, and that setup is 2 hours of our time to help walk you through getting your everything connected and so forth. And then once you're on the plan, you get ongoing support. If you have questions, you could send us a chat. You could schedule a Zoom call where we could go and help walk you through whatever your needs are. And if people use Sparkle, your name, at checkout on our platform, that'll give them a free setup.
Well, that's great. You guys heard that here. Wow.
So I'll do that for you, for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, that's awesome. No, it seems like there were so many good things that you're utilizing. How are you different than other companies that are similar? I know you offer so much more, but I know you kind of know what's out there.
I could think of one, and it's they're a big CRM, and if you see their ads, they pitch the free CRM, and it is truly free. You could sign up for their CRM, but there's a lot of limitations. So that's how a lot of software companies will give you a super low price in the beginning, right? Or they'll make it free,
right?
And then, but once you're in, you're going to be upsold and trying. Okay, well now try to get these features.
Right.
Well, I found even with benchmark design, I found that I like to be transparent. And I just found it's easier than trying to have a customer guess what they're going to be spending, or worry, or have that, or buy something thinking they're going to have it, but then find out that they have to pay extra because you got the free CRM, but to do this and to have an automation or to do some of the things that you were hoping to do, you got to pay more. And when you add up, and I've used that software in my career, and similar softwares, I'm very up to date on various how the software is structured, and what I found was that a lot of people don't like it, and it's very costly. But what's more important is, even if you're a $100 million institution that you can afford to do that, and they do spend $50,000 to $60,000 and on upward on this kind of software. That's very difficult for a small business to achieve that or to get that same feature. So the software, I've always worked with small businesses. My family itself came from small business, and I'm a small business, and I wanted my software to be affordable to the average small business owner, and to be able to put them on the same playing field, so that they could do creative things. If they want to do a birthday promotion and have people sign up, they can, and have it where, you know, on that person's customer's birthday, they get a message, hey, you got a free, you know, dessert, or, you know, whatever the promotion is that that business wants to. So it's a tool that allows businesses to communicate with customers with SMS, chat. One of the coolest features, it's got this, it's the conversations tab. And imagine, you know, one of the biggest problems that businesses have is that they lose the ability to connect with all the leads. So you might have a busy business, and you don't have somebody watching. You know, maybe there's messages coming in from a DM from Instagram, or a TikTok message, hey, well, how much do you charge? But you don't see it. You miss that because you've got, you know, everything is fragmented. So what this software does, it brings everything in one place. So when you have a new lead, whether they come in from a phone call, through our built-in IVR system, interactive voice response, so they call in and press 1.
Right.
You know, so that's built in, can be set up custom. They call in through that, whether they send you a chat through a chat widget that could be placed on your website, whether they send you a text to your phone number, whether they message you through Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. All of that comes into one place, so you don't miss a lead ever.
That's
you just
great.
look at it, and you can. From me, every day, first thing I do is I look in my conversation board, and I could see the most recent. Oh, I could see, and I do this for customers. We do this.
Oh,
for
that's
customers
awesome.
as well,
Oh, yeah,
that
because
are too
we're
busy.
obviously lazy on some
so we help
things
them with
over
the
others.
administrative
Yeah,
side,
we
too.
need that. Everybody needs that in their life.
So.
That's really cool. And so you guys don't charge extra per feature then, like other places do, pretty much?
No, I mean,
Unless it's
so
something.
when you go onto the site, there's like really 3 tiers, right?
I saw,
you
yeah.
know, so somebody, maybe they already have a website, but they want some of the SMS and fake. So we have a bottom tier. Really, the middle tier is where kind of everybody, it's $297 a month. You get the website builder. The next step up, and the social media manager, which is a huge lifesaver for clients. When clients start using that, you could schedule out your. That's another thing that I think we talked about. That people don't schedule their social media consistently, right? It's just whenever they've got time, right? And
everything comes down to
media,
time.
Content is king, right? And so having that content always out there, promoting your business, engaging your customers, having, you know, things that are people going to want to click and stop and, you know, read about your business. It's super important, so having that built in is great. The last tier is a course creator, and with that is it comes with the ability to be able to create courses, video courses. If you're a fitness instructor and you want to do a course on yoga techniques or whatever, Pilates, and you shoot it, when you shoot it in a nice studio like this, and you could take those videos and put them up online and sell it as a course.
Right.
You know. I have clients that are using it for assessments on the tutoring company, so they use the course platform for. So part of they use the platform for the initial booking. That initial booking, it's tied to the founder, whoever, or his staff, their calendars. So when a new lead comes in and they want to book that first consultation for tutoring. It'll see what their schedule is. So if they've got a soccer game, you know, for their kid's soccer game, it's marked on their calendar. It won't, you know, it's going to only book when they're available and they say they want to be able to take calls. It'll start with that, and then they get rerouted to an assessment automatically. So when they have that call, they get an automatic email that says, you know, please take your assessment. And they take the assessment, and all of these things trigger other things to happen. That particular client was able to. I should say we reduce his staff. You know, he had some overhead.
I was going to say that. I imagine that this is almost like having a personal assistant in a way. So it is.
So if you think we're living in a, you know, especially for solopreneurs, like you think like the plumber that's trying to get his business off the ground, or the roof, or that you know, the home services, you know, is big. You know. Coaches, you know, trainers, you know, if you've got that kind of job, this is great because you could book appointments. I've got attorneys, I've got a CPA, we've got tutoring companies, video production. I mean, there's a whole gamut of. I know I'm missing more, but it really it's got a broad appeal, and you know, not every client is using all of the features. but that's kind of, I wanted to be able to say, okay, you pay at the top here, you're going to get access to everything we have and anything that's coming. And then AI, AI has been out since November of 2022, right around the time that I start this. So I've been really heavily involved with AI. We've got a chat widget connected to ChatGPT, where you were talking about having an assistant. So that tutoring client, one of my first to adopt that, so people will go and initiate a chat on a chat widget and ask questions. Well, how much do you charge for tutoring? Or, how much, whatever the question is, and the chat bot has already been trained on their business. It's been trained on what they would answer as if though they were talking to the owner.
How accessible are you to your clients when they have questions about things?
You already saw it.
Except when he's on my show.
When I put it on airport mode, that's about it. But I try and separate some time, for my Sunday church and family. But if anybody's worked with me, they know I work around the clock.
So you really give your clients your phone number. And you're like, hey, so if you have any questions about how to use this software,
and I have, so and the good thing is that I'm accessible and I have a support team behind me as well. So if it's not something that I can handle directly, I'm still small where I'm dealing a lot with my clients, but I'm in the process of bringing on a support team. I think before the show I talked about I trained somebody and it didn't work out, but that's kind of the next step, is just to keep growing my support team too, because the nice thing is that we have a lot of internal knowledge bases, help articles,
right?
And once you do the onboarding, so it's kind of a personalized. So you sign up, you schedule your onboarding, we're going to get on a call, we're going to talk about your business needs, and we're going to start getting you set up. If you don't have everything, we'll make a little homework, like a list of things you need to do. Go out and set up your Google account. If you need help, we could do that. We charge this much. Go set up a professional. So we're there to help a small business, that whether they're just starting out or they're at a plateau and they want to take their business to the next level. That's actually how I started the name Benchmark Design, was taking you to another benchmark. Yeah.
And then people can also get this no matter where they live?
Right now I'm only selling United States. So,
okay.
I've got clients all over.
But anywhere in the U.S.? Anywhere
in the U.S.
They can get this, okay.
Yeah, and we're in a digital world, so everything is done through Zoom. So you can talk people through it. Call.
Yeah.
I have a few clients that are here locally, so one of them I'm probably going to go have a coffee with them tomorrow and talk a little about it. So the way this kind of started was when I had Benchmark, I wanted to bring, after I'd worked in the corporate world, and I'd seen the power of having marketing automation, but I also understood the cost. I wanted to find a solution that I could give my own clients that's going to help them increase their business. For many years, I've already been helping them with their SEO, with their website needs, with their marketing consulting, with strategy, and everything and above that you would expect from a normal agency. But what I didn't have was a solution that was affordable, that could add that element of marketing automation. And now with AI and all of this, it's just all kind of fitting in and working out well. So that's kind of how I started. I'd taken my existing clients, and now I'm starting to get more clients that are, I haven't barely just started marketing. This is my first PR appearance. So.
No, but this is great. It's so great that you had come up with this. I'm sure this took a lot of time to kind of perfect it to what it is now.
And it's still getting better. Where we want to be responsive. So if my clients say, well, I wanted to do this, but we can't, I'll work with the developers, and we will respond and do that. Just in the last 6 months, we've made some changes. One of my early requests was, through the social media manager, a lot of the clients, we also do a lot of YouTube. YouTube's great. You have a YouTube channel,
right.
and YouTube's great because your video lives on, and if it's
forever.
done right, that's going to bring you leads on an ongoing
right.
basis without spending, you spend the initial cost of doing the video, right? Whatever. Some people don't even have to do that if you've got the right setup. But
how does it work with
now
POS?
Our pay manager supports YouTube management, so you don't have to go and learn the YouTube platform. You do it all once through.
I know it's all marketing. Do you guys work at all with POS systems at all?
Yes, we can. I have an integration specialist. So if we have a local business that's, let's say, on Square or Clover, which are the two most popular POS systems. We can integrate with those. So one of the nice things is our phone app that's connected with it you can do a tap to pay. So I just open up the phone if I'm at an event. I don't have to have another card reader or anything. I could just open up my phone, hit tap to pay, and get charged there. I could invoice my customers. If I'm at a networking event, I could open up the phone app and scan an old school business card and just like that, and in a matter of seconds, it'll be put into my CRM database. I could add a tag.
And then the POS system could be in the database where everyone see what they're making daily?
So this platform is e-commerce. So you could sell memberships and you could build a shopping cart website, with being able to have products and so forth. That's probably the last part of it, because e-commerce, which I built a lot of e-commerce using WordPress platform and some other things, and there's a lot of other players out in the game. But now we're building an e-commerce platform for shops that want to sell products, and so that's already in place. But it's not per se. I guess it could be used as a POS, but a lot of businesses already have in place, and they've invested the time and money to.
Well, that's what I was saying. If it kind of came, but you said you integrated.
It would be better. So if they want to sell online, I have a snack shop that I'm supposed to meet with on Thursday, local place. You'll start probably hearing about them in the near future, but they're young guys. They're opening up a very unique store, and they're going to use the shopping cart platform, but we're going to also sell like memberships and stuff like that, where they could sell. People get a surprise box and with memberships, and so there's a lot of crazy creative things that could be done. For if you're a local retailer, if you're a B2B business, it's super helpful in managing it.
And my last question is, how visible do you make people? Because that's what everybody wants when they hire someone outsourced like that. They're going to be like, well, we want to make sure that everyone's seeing our site and seeing our Instagram and seeing our Facebook. How do you help in that department?
So SEO, search engine optimization, is usually when somebody asks, okay, well, I want to build a website, I want to do this, but I want to be number one when they're looking for my business. So that is in relation to SEO. And SEO could be broken down into three aspects. One is you have your website content, so if your website has relevant keywords for, if you're a trainer, in a special, I don't know, let's think of martial arts, Taekwondo instructor, and so the copy on your website and the images and everything has to be relevant. That's part of your SEO. Then you have the technical aspect, which is how is the website built? Is it built? Certain platforms, WordPress is known to be one of the best in terms of SEO, so that's why it powers more than 50% of the web. But even within Pipeflow, we have a super strong SEO platform that integrates with all the pages that you build. So
that's really important.
Helps with the visibility. So we have both options. WordPress the development is a little bit more costly. There's plugins, but it's got more flexibility. Our web platform has some things that you're not going to find easily in WordPress. So when I meet with the client, it's a personal approach, and it depends on what their budget is. And so the client that doesn't have a huge budget, doesn't want to pay an agency to build their website, they can just get on the platform for the minimum monthly fee, and pay the setup, get everything set up. They get it for free setup if they use the code Sparkle at the checkout, and they could just install their own website and go through a template that suits them best and modify it and do that. So it's designed to fit whatever the needs. If you're a company, you have a team of 7-8 people and you need help, we could help. If you're a solopreneur and you want the DIY kind of person, we could help you along the way and kind of show you and guide you and give you the tools that you need to be successful.
How do we get a hold of you if we want to sign up?
You can use pipeflow360.com. PIPE.
And what about Instagram, Facebook?
We're at Pipeflow360 pretty much on all the platforms. So just
and if they want to DM you on that, they could just
DM me on through the Instagram. They could send me an Insta message through Facebook. However they want. I'm available. TikTok. And we're still growing. So, like I said, I think this one of my initial social campaigns. So now I feel like I've got everything built and the offer's right, and we've got clients that have been on it for over a year now that are seeing success. So now it's time to get the word out.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on this show, and especially explaining to me. I'm not as savvy about all this, so I really like the way you explain it.
Well, thank you. And I'll give you the telephone number as well. It's
That's great.
866-698-8810. And when you listen to that, you'll hear that's our own built-in IVR system, interactive voice response system, that could be tied into other automations as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
The playbook for growing a local business online is simple. Capture new leads, conversationally convert those leads into sales, turn those customers into positive reviews, and then reactivate those customers into repeat buyers. And that's exactly what our platform does. In order to consistently generate new leads, you first need to be found. The quickest way to get search engines like Google to put your business at the top of search results is by having a steady flow of positive reviews. With our platform, you can show up in search and stand apart from your local competition by easily collecting new customer reviews through text. But getting found is only the beginning. Most consumers choose the first business that responds to them. So unless you start conversations with potential customers almost instantly, they'll go somewhere else. That's why we make starting conversations with website visitors as easy as clicking a button, connecting you instantly through text message so the conversation doesn't end when they leave your website. And we bring all your leads, no matter where they come from, into a single conversation stream that supports text, email, video messaging, Google Business Chats, and even Facebook and Instagram DMs, so you can respond faster and more efficiently than ever. When it comes to turning all those conversations into customers, we make collecting payments just another convenient part of the combo, so you get paid faster no matter how they prefer to pay. Next, you'll want to turn your new customers into happy reviews, which is a snap with our new review request quick actions. The more conversations and customers you generate, the easier it becomes to drive repeat business. We make reactivating contacts into customers as easy as, yup, you guessed it, the push of a button. With bulk actions, you can send out text and email campaigns to generate new sales whenever you have a new update, promotion, or story to tell. We make modern online marketing simple. Let's start growing your business today.
Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
This is the first time you've been on Everything Sparkle, huh?
Yes, first time.
Because we did the comedy thing together. That's why I get.
Yeah, we did the comedy show with Patrick and Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was it, just us three.
Oh yeah, we've had different people cycle in it. Yeah. So, and then so tell me, everyone, a little bit about what you do, who you are, and what you do. We'll start here.
So my name is Yvonne. I'm the founder of the Lavish Ladies Club, and it's just a support group I started like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, and it was just to get the girls together, to have support. I needed the support.
How do you get to be part of the Lavish Ladies? That sounds fun.
You just show up to one of we call it meetings because I learned that saying a ladies' night, everyone has their own perception of a ladies' night. So it's not about clubbing and so we just call it a meeting, and the girls are able to bring a +1 or 2. So
And it's all girls only, right?
yes,
Awesome.
yes.
And I'm
And
part of
she's-
the part of the Lavish Club.
How long have you been part of it?
A year.
Nice. And when did you start it?
Like 3 years ago, I want to say 2020. Yeah.
And why did you guys get involved with this crazy man?
I'm actually the DJ of the club.
Ah.
We needed a DJ,
Yeah.
So he was available.
I was available.
put a wig on him, so
This is the only non-lady at the ladies' club. Okay, I got this.
Yeah, no, that's how they got. Well, I've known her for a long time. I've known her over 20 years.
So what are some of the events that you guys hold? Are they at different places? How does this work? The Lavish Ladies.
Well, we have a clubhouse. So we were doing them once a month. Sometimes the girls could make it and sometimes they couldn't. So we couldn't do it every month. So now we're trying to like bring the girls back together because like we all go through stuff and sometimes they can make it. So, and then I got busy.
But you guys have a clubhouse. That's really cool.
Yes. So we're trying to get the girls back together. And with the whole back to school, that's once a year. So this is like the spark of getting
the girls back.
Oh, right. Before you guys all get busy with the kids and all that.
Yes.
Right on. Okay, so what do we have? We have some events. We got some flyers. What's going on?
Yeah, our first big event, what she just mentioned about the back to school night, is a backpack drive. So we are taking donations. So if anybody wants to donate any backpacks, school supplies, waters, or whatnot.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be giving back to the community. So far, we have about 150.
Yeah.
backpacks?
Wow,
150
that's pretty
backpacks.
cool.
Yeah, we have 150 regular backpacks, and we got 100 string backpacks. So if we do run out of backpacks, we fill those up too and hand those out. So
That's super cool. So are you going to hand them out at this event?
yeah,
Yes.
it's going to be August 11th at it's called the Bear Shack Clothing.
Custom and
Paradise?
design.
So good. Anybody can come to this? or-
Anybody can
Yes.
go to the
Anyone
event.
can come to this one. So it's not the ladies' party.
No. It's a free event. Bring your kids. Do have to be present to get a backpack.
We're also having
I'm not
free
saying your kid has to
haircuts.
be in the a newborn to get a backpack. No, it's only for kids that go to school.
School
that
age,
need
yeah.
a back-
Yeah.
So it's
backpack
like
and stuff
kindergarten to 12th grade.
that. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, it's all free. We are going to have vendors that are going to be selling their stuff. We do have a company called Roll Me One. They make the rolling ice creams. He's donating his time. He's giving free ice creams to the kids only. And if the parents want to purchase, they could purchase off of them. But for the kids, it's going to be free for them. Same thing. We're going to be giving out hot dogs for the kids, Capri
Drinks.
Suns, juice, water.
And we're also
And-
going to do free haircuts for
Yeah,
the
free
kids as well.
haircuts.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Who's the barber?
It's going to be 4 different barbers. One of them's Visionary, and the other one
And
is
Wheezy.
Wheezy, and not Wheezy the P.
I was like, I'm not letting him touch my hair. I'm not letting him come near me
And
with
then
scissors.
I'm still waiting for 2 more to commit to it, and then other than that, but yeah, it's going to be a fun night.
How fun. Okay. Okay, so where's this going to be at? What's
It's
the
going
location?
to be the address is 568 Ashton. It's by where the old Costco used to be at, and on Peach.
Oh, cool. So that's kind of like right between Fresno and Clovis. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right by. As soon as you hit the old Costco, we're going to be like maybe like 2 buildings next to it.
Okay.
Right next to Winco.
Yeah, right.
But
yeah.
that's not where the clubhouse is.
No.
No.
And this is totally
We keep
different.
that secret, I guess. You have to be part of the club to
You
know.
got to be part of the club to know the club.
But for these 2 that I have here, this one's for a show that me and Flaco, he was supposed to be here too. He's having a backpack drive himself, but on August 10th.
Okay, so they're 10th and the 11th. They were doing different things. Okay.
This is the old school. It's oldies and old school dance. There's no hip hop. There's no R&B. There's nothing. It's the original R&B, which is oldies and old school dance. It's going to be held at Marlowe's nightclub. They are going to have some lowriders out in front if you want to take pictures with the lowriders and stuff like that. We're going to have a few, maybe like 2 vendors.
Woody, I haven't seen him pop out in a minute. Where has
Yeah.
he been?
He's been around. Yeah, it's going to be our second show with me and him. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, the first show was it was all right. It was about 125 people showed up, so we're trying to make it bigger this year. So hopefully everything works out. If it works out good, then it works out great.
Cool. Woody's been on my show.
Woody?
Yes.
Yeah, Woody's a good guy. He knows his funk. He knows his music.
That sounds like a fun time. And then the other flyer you
The
have.
other flyer I have is for a comedy show.
I know we had Rod come on and talk about it, but yeah, this is fun. So you're going to be DJing for this as well?
I'm going to be DJing that one as well.
So this is the We See the P that's not going to be cutting hair.
Yeah, that's not the one that's going to be cutting hair. That's some other one. So I already know a few cats. I know this guy, he's from Fresno. That's Peanut. Peanut's.
I know. I knew him back in LA. That's crazy.
And then this guy right here, Boo Capone. He's a real funny guy. The other guys I really don't know that much about. So, but yeah, it's going to be first Friday of what is that? November?
Thought it was September, no?
Oh, September.
September 6th. There we go.
September 6th. Yeah, the
I
first
was
Friday.
like, no, that's Labor Day weekend, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the events. I'm also having another one October 12th. That's going to be all cumbia. So it's going to be all.
Where's that at?
It's going to be at Marlowe's.
Okay.
Yeah. Marlowe's.
So where's Marlowe's at?
Marlowe's is on the corner of Belmont and Palm.
Oh, I have heard of that. Okay.
Yeah, so that's where Marlowe's is at. That's where we have all our shows, and whenever Club One they don't have room for us, we go over there, and hopefully they have that date available. But so far they've been good to us. So
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
And then, like, how often do you guys have these community events, the Lash Ladies?
Our first event was last year, so we barely started that up. But this year we want to do it for what's it, Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm going to do Thanksgiving.
And Christmas. So what we do is we get the girls together.
It's a lot of
we
work.
we share ideas, and then we decide like what event we're gonna go to.
So
Or
how many
do.
ladies are part of the Lash Ladies?
There's at least 20 of us.
But you accept new members?
Yes.
Well, that's really cool. So every event's going to get back to the community when you guys have stuff like this, or is that kind of the goal?
Yes. Well, it's to give back to the kids, and then mainly the kids, right? Because we do. We want to do the Christmas one.
Yeah,
right?
the Christmas drive.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So do you guys have like an Instagram and Facebook so we could check out when you guys are going to have your events?
We do. We have Facebook and we have an Instagram.
And it's Lash Lady or Lady.
It's the Lavish Club.
Lady. Sorry. Oh, no, I'm looking at your beautiful lashes and I got distracted. Lavish. So it's called. What is it called on Lavish Ladies or the
Lavish Club?
The Lavish Club. So there's not even ladies in the title.
No.
Because you have
looking at your shirt.
Yeah. I was like,
Well, because we're ladies, so I mean, on my handle, the Instagram handle is just the Lavish Club, but we are the Lavish Ladies. So
the Lavish Club. Okay, cool. And then you guys will talk about the events, and if other women want to join.
yeah.
Yes.
And it all started with like supporting businesses, because like I was trying to like knock off the whole you can't get women together, but that's a lie.
I
We all
know.
support each other.
I already know that. This is being men created.
Yeah.
No offense, you're just the only one in the room.
and since we brought that up, I didn't want to sound like a He-Man woman hater.
okay,
But he was like the only, besides my husband, he was the only one male that was supporting our club. So it started because like men will kind of like oversee us and like, oh, okay, but meet him.
Right.
Let me introduce him. And we were always like on the sidelines or in the shadow. So I figured, you know what? Let's just do our own thing. Like, we don't need men, but we have Throwback. That's been our biggest supporter since.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, because still, since I started, he's still here, and now we're collabing and doing things together. So
Yeah, I support the club because they do a lot, like especially giving back. Because I'm in a club too. I'm in a Fort Downer club, the Empire Faithful, and we actually get together doing Thanksgiving. We used to go by the railroad tracks and feed the homeless. But now this year, what we're thinking about doing is feeding a family of 4. So pretty much we try to get a hold of the police department. That way they could help us say, hey, I know you guys know the city more than what we do. Can you find us 4 families that you guys know that really need a meal that they can't have, they don't have like, they go to sleep starving.
Right.
So if they know 4 families that do that, then we're going to feed 4 families with the whole Thanksgiving meal.
So what is the 49er Club? What do you guys?
It's the Empire Faithful. We actually have meetings, or we have our get together, watch the games.
So is that for guys?
It's for anything. Anybody that wants to.
And you have to only watch the 49ers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I love the 49ers, so I get razzed all the time.
No, it's a 49er club, and but like I said, we get together with other clubs if they want to do like fundraising.
Mm-hmm.
We get together and we drop our squash. We squash everything like the Cowboys. We hate the Cowboys and we hate the Rams, whatever. But once we get to their meetings and we talk about what we're going to do, we all get together and.
Is it a boys' club?
It's a
No, 'cause I'm
boys
in it
and
too.
boys and women's club.
I'll talk.
Boys and girls club.
I will talk against those other teams too. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's what we do. We get together and we buy stuff and support the community and all that. Pretty much giving back.
I love that. Wow, that is really cool. So, can people join that club too? Is that an open?
Yeah. It's open to the public.
What's your social media for that, or is it
It's the Empire Faithful.
The Empire Faithful?
Yeah. That one's Empire Faithful. If you want to follow me on social media.
Yeah, because if we want to DJ, we'll follow you.
Yeah,
So
it's DJ Throwback 4 on Instagram.
It's cool because you do a lot of besides clubbing, you really do a lot of comedy as well. You do it all, so that's what's pretty cool about it.
I do a lot of comedy shows. I host some of them. Not only that, but I also I know, like you say, I DJ a lot, and I do, but I also give back for like charities. Like they're doing charity events, and if they're looking for a DJ or whatever, I go and I give them a few hours.
He volunteers his time.
I volunteer my time.
That is really awesome because everybody needs that at some point.
Yeah, I just did one for the Desiree and Mo for autism, an autism event, and DJ for them for free. So.
Oh, that's great, and definitely have them come on the show and promote when these events happen. And we'll support too.
Definitely.
Yeah, they do it once a year for the autism, right?
Yeah, once a year. They do it once a year.
That's really neat. And then, would you say Rick Martinez is retiring? What's happening with
my
that?
buddy Rick Martinez. I know you hear me, you punk, but yeah, he's retiring. I'm trying to get him for one last show in October for his retirement. So we're gonna.
Do we get to roast him?
That'd be great. I'm trying to do that at the end. I'm trying to get him to get roasted at the end.
Because he's going to retirement, right?
He's going to retirement, so I want to have him get his skit. Well, I want him to do his little thing in the stage, and then once he's done, bring him back on stage with the chair. That way people could roast him. That's the only way to go out. You know what I mean? You can't just go out and say, "Okay, I'm done," and then don't show your face. No, you're gonna go out. You're gonna go out with a bang, and hopefully he agrees with it because we have a meeting with them on the 1st of August. So
maybe if he's hearing this,
he'll hear it. He'll hear it. I'm gonna tag him on it. Because me and Rob were talking about it. He goes, man, he can't retire like that, man. He's too funny. I was like, yeah, I know. One more show, we'll get him. One more show.
One more show.
That'll be his exit.
Yeah, go out with a bang. Why not?
Go out with a bang.
You have to.
Yeah.
So now are you guys getting better about getting together monthly? Because you said you guys kind of fell off the train a little bit. You got busy.
Yeah, I mean... There's quite a few of us, so usually when we get together, there's only maybe 5 to 10 girls that can actually make it. But it's so hard to get us together because everyone's on a different schedule, and
they got kids events, they got kids sports, work, so it always interferes on when we want to get together. So we get together. We try once a month, but we try to get together as much as we can.
So do you guys have some of the club events where you guys party and stuff, like ladies' night? Like you said, you're into it. I'm hoping there's some of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think our last get-together was our witches party.
Yeah, in October.
Oh, how fun. You do like a Halloween party?
Yeah, so we all dressed up like witches. He did too.
I was a male witch.
Did you have to dress up?
Yeah, they were my witches and I was the male pimp. I didn't dress up. I was in the back. I was DJing for him in the back. I was trying to get out of their way. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
So not all the girls drink, but they don't mind if we drink. So yeah, we just welcome. We don't discriminate. So like some, you know.
You have to be like 21. Is there like a starting age of that? Do you have to be 21 to?
Well, I mean, if you're not 21, well, obviously you can't drink, but you could still hang out with us, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, we
pretty much 18 and over.
Yeah.
But you know, they do go to, if they get together like they always do. They always go where I'm DJing at, and they just go over there and they have fun.
Yeah, because we also support him. Yeah. So we'll get our girls together wherever he's at, and we'll go and support him as well.
And you're good about putting all that stuff on your social media.
Yeah.
I'm letting us know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
So anywhere else that we should know about, anything coming up? Because we have August and September.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a 90s night at Club 1 Casino this Friday. So
90s night.
So if you guys like the 90s music, I'll be out there this Friday at the patio. It's 21 and over. It's free entry. The food over there is amazing.
Oh yeah, it is really good.
Yeah, the food's there is good.
The drink specials, you
I
can't
wasn't
go.
going to say that, but okay.
There is drink specials on a Friday. I didn't know that there was.
Yeah, because they have a bar outside.
Oh, well, see? I'm glad you brought it up.
Right? He wasn't going to say it.
Have you not met me? Don't you know what my interest is? Come on.
You don't have to worry about going inside the casino and getting your drinks. They have it outside and everything. They have your...
that is really cool, because I think some people, worry about, that's really cool.
Yeah. And I know people say it's going to be hot, but they have two big fans and they have misters all over the place. So it's
it's not patio. It's like covered.
No, it's not covered.
It's not covered?
No. They have umbrellas. They have a lot of umbrellas.
I thought it was, because, okay.
Yeah, but it's an outside patio, and it's actually a good vibe.
What time does that start at?
I start at 9.
Okay, well, it's already, it doesn't need to be covered at 9 p.m. anyway. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I start at 9, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a good spot.
Okay, so if we want to donate backpacks, where do we? Who's the best person to reach?
You can reach either Yvonne or myself.
So what's your Instagram or number or whatever you want to give us to reach you for the backpacks?
On the Lavish Club, because
so the Lavish Club on Instagram. What about people that only have Facebook?
The Lavish Club.
Oh, we still have. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, mine on Facebook is Alfonso Zamora.
Yeah.
I never say my government name, but okay.
and then DJ Throwback on Instagram.
Yes.
On Instagram, it's the _Lavish _club.
Okay. So. And then we could just get a hold of you and donate the backpacks. Yeah. How many? So you're looking for 50 more? You said you want to do 150?
Or our goal is to do?
Our goal is to exceed more than we last year.
Yeah, last year we gave out, wasn't it 200?
200.
Whoa, okay, so we have a long way to go. You said you had about 100 now?
We have about 150.
About 150.
Oh, so we need to get some more backpacks in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so have to be brand new, or they used, or
they're all brand new.
And brand new school supplies.
The school supplies we buy them in bulk, so we put everybody.
Oh, so you have the school supplies? You just need a backpack from us, or?
Well, we're still getting whatever if they want to bring backpacks, that's fine. That'd be great. School supplies even great.
So whatever we want to do that goes in a backpack.
Yeah, because we're also raffling out 2 bikes at the end. So we got they get your bikes and I got a bike, so we donate
so as
the
they
bikes.
come in, they'll get a wristband plus a ticket, the raffle ticket.
Wow.
So then we'll raffle off the bikes.
And the students have to be present for the raffle.
Well, you've been sweetening the pot.
Yeah, not just the 2 bikes, but we also have small raffles.
Other raffles.
Well,
There's going to be raffles every hour, but the 2 main ones is the bikes.
Or 2 hours with DJ Throwback. You should raffle your services. It's like we get 2 hours of DJ time.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't mind. I mean, I've done it before. I've actually done it for. It was for a silent auction that was going to a friend of mine that she was battling cancer, and I put my name on there for. I actually put 3 hours, starting at 125. And some lady got me, and they were going to pay me. I said, "No, that money goes to you.
Right.
That's not for me. I put it on there to help you out. So."
What happened at the end of the day with that situation?
She actually fought it.
Great! I love success stories.
Yeah, she's really good. She's good right now. Now she does.
She cuts hair.
Yeah, she does hair. She's a hairdresser.
Is she going to be cutting hair at this event?
I don't know. I haven't asked her because I know she does tattoos now for ladies with the breast cancer, whatever.
Okay.
You know how they take off their stuff. She
Right.
tattoos all the other stuff on it. So she does that.
Really? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. She's been doing. She's good. That's why.
That sounds like an interesting service.
That's why I'm letting my hair grow, because I'm actually donating it to a cancer patient so they could get a wig.
Wow, we got him to take his hat off. That was impressive. We got your government name. We got your hat off. Wow, and now we're auctioning offers. What else can we get from DJ Throwback today?
Well, how much money you got?
Well, so how long are you going to have it grow?
I have to have it grow at least about 12 inches.
You're going to get a man bun?
Yeah, I'm going to get a man
Oh
bun.
my gosh, you have to come
Well,
back
it
on the
has to
show.
be 14 so he can keep some of his hair.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So mainly about 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years.
When did you start?
About, I want to say, 8 months? 6 months?
6 months.
6 months. I still got a year and a half to go.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
He won't need a wig anymore.
Well, at least I didn't even know you had such a great head of hair. So we learn something new every day.
They never see me bald headed. A lot of people always see me bald.
I thought I have seen you. I thought that's all I knew you. I didn't even know that you had hair. You
Yeah.
weren't bald when you came on the...
No, I was bald.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So I'm like, no one's ever seen you with hair. That's funny. I didn't even know. Why would you ever be bald when you grow such great hair?
Right.
That's what I said.
My kids were like, Dad, you got a lot of hair. I was like, you think I was going to get bald spots?
Well, I love what you guys are doing for the community. I think it's really great. And then what do you guys do as like your day job, if you don't mind saying, or whatever?
I work at EOC.
I work at Ross.
What EOC is?
The Fresno Economic Commission, the one right there across from
Grizzly Stadium.
the Grizzly
Oh,
Stadium.
okay, right on.
That's where I work.
And then, you know, this man, we all know what he does.
What do you do?
I'm a handyman.
Me too.
No, so that's really cool that we have all of this going on.
He also has a birthday coming up too.
It's not too like 2 weeks.
I like this
No.
girl. She's a provider of
She's a
good
snitch.
Yeah.
She's
So
a
how old
clown.
are you? How old are you going to be?
She's like 48.
Oh, I even got your real age out of here. I swear. It just keeps coming and coming
You
and
might
coming.
as well invite them next year for his 49er birthday.
No.
How fun will that be? That was supposed to be a surprise, but, you know.
Go ahead now, tell her all.
You spoiled this. I'll be there with my jersey, though.
Yeah.
Can we edit that?
We edited it, but that's funny. All right.
So I was.
I told you I
Was
was
that a
keep
surprise?
secrets.
I was planning a surprise party for him next year. It's
Are you going to have
be
the cheerleaders?
49er. It's going to be a 49er theme because he's going to be 49. So,
All right, so what are we doing for the party this year?
We're actually going to Lake Tahoe.
Oh, so there's no party. You don't have a party here?
No, I'm going to be out there for a week. So we're going to go there and then go to August night in Reno and then go back to Lake Tahoe and just party up over there.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on my show today.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
having
Thank you
us.
for having us.
And everybody follow them.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, DJ Throwback 4.
The Lavish Club.
The Lavish Club.
Felt right in the moment, felt right in the summertime. It felt right drinking cherry wine with you. I just wanted to own it, just wanted to take the time, learn all the things that I could about you. Now it's such a mess here, oh we are just stressed here. Used to be so easy with you. Now I must confess here, oh, I must confess, dear. Don't think I'm in love with you. Winter is coming and I don't know what to do. And there's no more use in running, no more running to you. And I don't want your loving, I don't wanna be just friends. Knowing all this time we were playing pretend.
It's a mystery.
Hi, I'm Sparkle Sujin, and I am the host of the Everything Sparkle Show. I would like to invite you to come and hang out with me every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, as I interview the world one guest at a time. Everything Sparkle is available on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and CMAC.tv. Plus, if you're in the Central California area, you can watch on Comcast Xfinity Channel 93 or AT&T UVerse Channel 99. Hope to see you there.